Hey guys, Leah here. Welcome to my presentation on the debate of adolescent cognitive development. On the opposing side of the argument, I will tell you why I believe that infants' cognitive developmental abilities stem from a nature point of view as opposed to a nurture. This belief coincides with the idea of Chomsky's that language and developmental skills in a child are dependent on their genes or their pre-programmed instructions on how to survive those first days, weeks, and months as a baby. So from the get-go, after birth, an infant already has certain reflexes and abilities that are present. And some of them include the ability to suck and swallow and eat, as well as grasp things, and to listen to the new sounds in their environment. The rooting reflex can be initiated from a doctor, a nurse, or a new parent, and that's one of those first reflexes after birth that are present. When their cheek is lightly touched, their normal response is to turn towards the stimulant and begin a sucking gesture with their mouth. And these are the first stages of the child learning to eat, or teaching themselves to eat. And from that sucking gesture, they can then begin to breast or bottle feed. So some may argue that this is a taught ability since you're kind of helping the child initiate that reflex response. But is that something we can really teach a newborn? Are they really capable of taking in any instructions from people like us or anybody? I don't believe so. So I believe these instincts are like many others that animals all around the world have, just from their predisposed genetic information telling them what to do to survive. For an infant, these reflexes are called their sensory motor reflexes, and they occur during the first days up until 2 years of birth, when they progress into further abilities, and they're called the primary circular reactions. And these infants are able to take those reactions and different reflexes and sort of just cascade into further reflexes and ways that they're able to respond to their environments and learn new things at that point. These abilities are the infant learning to adapt to their new life outside of the womb. And this is nature helping them in those first few months as they figure things out and get the cognitive ability to learn and grow from there. I mean, as an infant, they have very minimal social skills. They can still communicate in certain ways, but as far as learning all these different aspects, it just doesn't make logical sense to me, and hopefully anybody else on this side of the debate. There are many things that infants are capable of just seconds from coming out of the womb: breathing, crying, and those are things you can't teach a baby. Thankfully, they know how to do them, especially the breathing part, but it's certainly nature that's at play here. So hopefully, if you weren't already on this side of the debate, that helped to help you believe that it's nature that plays the biggest role in cognitive development and social abilities for a child. So I hope you enjoyed and learned something. Thank you.